Alright, so you know how every creepy cult has the guys with the knives? Yeah, these are the ones with the notebooks. They're called the Priests of the Vigil, and they basically decided murder needed more research. While the acolytes sneak around with daggers, the priests are locking themselves in candlelit labs, like it's Hogwarts, but way less accredited. They're not assassins, they're researchers, and their favorite experiment involves fire. I'm also putting together a full character sheet for this one, kind of like the design breakdowns you'd see in an anime art book. It's where I figure out proportions, poses, and little personality details before locking in the final look. You'll see this kind of thing in JRPGs too. It's how they make sure every version of a character, even the sprite, feels consistent. Once everything reads clearly here, translating it into animation or gameplay gets way easier. So lore-wise, these are the brains of the Vigil. They're the ones who took the group's whole violence is balance idea and said, cool, but what if we tested it? They spend days locked away in their study chambers, walls lined with candles, scrawling notes over blackened pages. You can hear them muttering incantations for hours, running the same spells over and over, sometimes on the same body. They treat death like data. Every burn mark, every wound pattern, every scream, that's just another entry in their research log. They believe if they can fully understand the mechanics of violence, they can control it. It's not emotion to them, it's just physics. They call it the perfect hunt. That's their holy grail, the idea that the perfect act of killing could bring balance to the world. It's all disturbingly logical. Like they're completely calm about it, just another day in the lab. And that's what makes them terrifying. They intellectualized murder until it feels more like math homework. Design-wise, their big hook is that massive triangular hood. Triangles are super aggressive shapes. They point, they stab. But when you make one huge like this, it shifts from threat to authority. It's like saying, I'm dangerous, but I've done the research. Everything else in the outfit kind of echoes that triangle. Wide ropes at the base, tapering at the arms, so that the whole body feels like a fire narrowing its focus. They look calm, but in that way where you're like, yeah, this guy's absolutely gonna set something on fire. I like to imagine them as the worst coworkers ever. You'd walk in and one's like, don't worry, the fire's controlled this time. And you're like, cool man, I'm just here to refill the ink. There's no HR in the Vigil, just burn marks and passive aggression. But that's what makes them so scary. They're completely convinced they're doing science. The priests are also the reason the wardens exist. Those giant freak beasts we're going to look at next time. Basically, the priests thought, hey, what if we took our experiments and applied them to people? So they fused magic and muscle until they made these unstoppable brutes. It worked, except for the whole losing their mind part. That's what happens when you let your research team do HR and genetics. Their magic, totally on brand. They cast fire shaped like owls. It's their symbol of wisdom, right? So they literally weaponized it. These fiery birds just glide through the dark, all quiet and majestic, and then a huge inferno, feathers everywhere. So yeah, that's the Priests of the Vigil. Part scholar, part arsonist, full-time problem. They're what happens when curiosity actually does kill the cat. Next time we're diving into the Wardens, the muscle-bound results of all these bad ideas. They take that philosophy and just do brute strength. These people are gonna crush you. Thanks for hanging out while I draw. I'm really excited to share more of this world that I've been building. There's so much weird lore and design stuff still to come. If you're enjoying the series, hit subscribe here and follow me on Instagram for sketches and behind-the-scenes stuff. And if you missed the last episode, you can click here to catch up. That one dives into the acolytes and where all of this started. See you in the next one.